Do you think that people should essentially stop making beat making videos altogether?
So, my sleeper VST pick, I really got to get a drum roll, for this week is Dune 2.
I was like, what?
Yo, so if y'all don't know, Dune, more specifically, Dune 2 is a VST synth. Think silent.
Yeah.
Kinda. It's really lightweight, but it comes loaded with a bunch of patches. A lot of them are dope. And secretly, a producer that uses a lot of Doom, Mike Will.
No, I was gonna say Doom for me it makes me think of that Future record called Itching. It was an art from Doom one. It's like do.
I think it's like the first or second arc on the joint.
And no, that's Itching. He just took that, put the drum on, fire. To me, Itching was one of Future's best records too.
Exactly. So yeah, that is our sleeper VST. But I got a bonus one since this is our first time doing this segment. I have an Ableton one. It's from Max for Live, and it's not even an effect or an instrument. It's a utility called Arm Trick. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sketchy. But what it can do is it's a VST that you can put on one track, and it has an arm button. It has several different options, but you can click arm, and you can have it arm X number of tracks after it. Mm-hmm. So once you click arm on that track, it'll arm that plus however many tracks you tell it after that. Or you can have it just arm certain specific tracks. And the reason why I use it, and I think it's really dope, for instance, if you're trying to save CPU, I'll have a VST, you record the MIDI, and then I'll have an audio track next to it where I'll just record the audio. So all I have to do is focus on the VST track and hit arm. It'll arm both of those tracks.
Wow.
So once I record the MIDI, I could also record the audio right there on my push without having to switch tracks. Also, if you have multi-output instruments like an MPC or certain VSTs that have multiple outputs, you can make tracks for all the outputs, and you can use one arm button to arm all of them and record all the separate parts at one time and only focus on that one current instrument.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. So, yeah, Arm Trick is a Max for Live plugin. So there you have it. That is the first installment of our Sleeper VST segment.
Note to self. Note to self.
Y'all be cool. I'll be right with you.
Do you think that people should essentially stop making beat making videos altogether?
No,
not at all.
I think people, and I'm pretty sure I speak for both of us when I say people should make good beat making videos.
Yeah, the issue is, how do I say this without calling someone out directly? A lot of these pages, this like producer, you know how like World Star is like a collection of like, they post memes and all that. There's a lot of these producer pages, right? They promote producer stuff, right? But they only show these beat making videos with people that's just like looping a clap the whole time.
Yeah.
They're obviously not making a beat. They're just playing a beat and they're just doing that. And I'm like, after the 50th one, I don't want to see this no more. Like, I'm unfollowing those pages because, one, the beat is terrible. And then, two, the video is not engaging. You know what I'm saying? Just like if you watch a YouTube video and the content wasn't that good, you'd be like, yo, why am I watching this, bro? Like,
that is true. And so I think that's a matter of pages being set up around, I won't say like favoritism or it's just something going on. But my thing is this. If you're going to pose as a place that curates the best of something for people,
show the best.
Make sure it's really the best of something.
What 3 to 4 things do you recommend for a better beat making video? I feel like we kind of did some of those, but okay, think about any Instagram post. Let's take Instagram comedians, right? It's a start, it's a middle, and it's a beginning, right? Most time with beat making videos, it's just a camera pointed at a computer screen with audio recorded. It's not clean audio. It's like a microphone recording of your speakers playing, which sounds shitty anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, and there's no story to it. There's no angles, no cuts, no nothing. And then the beat be trash.
Now, hold on. I think you might have lost people with the story. What do you mean by story?
It's just like a, and I mean, this is for myself. I'm starting to get into the content game. I'm trying to get better with it, right? And I realize all the stuff that I like has a beginning, middle, and an end. It has some kind of resolution. And you have not necessarily a problem, but it's something to catch you, and then you see how that resolves. If it's just a camera and it's playing a beat, it don't do anything.
That's true. And it can't be mild. Like I said, we watching Homeboy just... This is the whole video
He
for
looked
30
bored.
seconds.
He was looking bored in the video. I'm like, bro, I'm super bored looking at you look bored.
Let me tell you something. When I think of beat making videos, the way I make beat making videos, my beat making videos are like the first scene of Saving Private Ryan. As soon as it comes on, you just like, whoa, all right, whoa, and then it's whoa, like the whole time.
Dude, we had 2 cameras going,
All that.
you switching between angles on the beat. You know what I
And the
mean?
beat is fire. It's loud. It's fire.
Clean audio.
The one of the ones with like one of the Indian samples. Immediately when it comes on, like the camera's shaking. It's amazing.
And that was natural shake. That was the speakers.
That was the speaker shaking the camera. This one of our best beat making videos, by the way.
I think we're in beat making video retirement right now.
No, that's a fact. I put out one like 2 weeks ago, just because I happen to have the GoPro recording. If you're ever out and about, especially, let's say shopping or something, you notice that there's always music playing. And you usually know the songs and you bop along to them, but I don't know if it's one thing that you actually notice about the songs. They play different tempos depending on the place that you're at. For instance, I see you with the Heat Up 3. For instance, did you know that if you're in a retail store like a Macy's, JCPenney's or something like that, they play slower tempo songs to relax you, to get you to stay, to spend way more money. But if you go to a restaurant, let's say a big chain restaurant like a Cheesecake Factory or a Fridays or Ruby Tuesday, something like that, they play faster paced music so you do things faster, like you hurry up and eat. They play faster music to increase their turnaround because they want to get you the hell out of there. So if you listen to slow music, you're going to sit back and you're going to eat kind of slow. But if they play the Jane Fonda workout music, you're going to consume all your stuff real fast and you're going to get out of there. So next time that you're out eating, next time that you're out shopping, just notice the tempo and the style of music that they're playing.